Hello, listeners. This is Nathaniel Faniyi here, and welcome to my show called New Perspectives, where we talk about the underappreciated and underrated professionals of today. Whether it's sports or writing or music, I want to spread the knowledge of these underrated talents across the world. I am broadcasting live from Tag Radio Essex. Please make sure to follow us on our various apps such as Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. The artist I'm going to be talking about today is named Big Rice Piano. He was born in Vietnam and started playing the piano at 4 years old. He started a YouTube channel in 2009 and has continued to this day. I discovered this artist a couple years ago during quarantine. Just happened to be playing in the back of a video I was listening to. I liked the instrumental piece so much that I decided to find the original video and watch it on his channel, Big Rice Piano. It was then I then after this found many other pieces from him that I grew to enjoy over the years. I still listen to some of them to this day. The piano piece I'm going to be talking to you guys about today is the first piece I ever heard from him. It may not be my favorite, but it holds a special place in my heart. Summer Farewell. was a truly beautiful piece, wasn't it? I I've listened to that many times over the years, used it to help me fall asleep. It's just something about the way that the piano sounds and it just soothes my soul. When I was having trouble in the past sleeping, stress, exams, all of that stuff, it really helped me get through all of those times. It's like, especially the last part of the music, for me at least, it invokes a sense of peace of mind. Like you can finally rest, like it's quiet now, like you don't need to worry anymore. It just makes me feel calm. Okay, so now that we've listened to that piece, I want to talk about a more popular artist, Beethoven. He has many popular pieces and is one of the most legendary artists in the piano industry to ever exist. We are now going to listen to one of his pieces, and I will then compare it to the one I am playing now. That was truly a masterful piece, wasn't it? I've heard that piece many times over the years. Of course, Beethoven, practically everyone knows him. He's very, very, very good. That piece has, even on YouTube, over 80 million views. Very, very popular, but even more popular elsewhere, of course. The complexity and detail within the music is obviously far superior to that of the song that I played before. However, when it comes to emotion and feeling invoked by a song, I personally feel that Summer Farewell does much better. When I listen to Summer Farewell, I feel at peace. But when I listen to Faniyi, Beethoven's piece, I don't really feel much at all. I can acknowledge and understand how great it is, and I definitely believe that it deserves all the fame that it has obtained. However, I do not believe that it is so great that it should be so far more popular than a piece like Summer Farewell, which has only managed to achieve 100,000 views in 4 years. The other thing that I have to acknowledge is that Beethoven's piece was made many years ago, and of course he may not have had the assistance that one would have today, so such a piece is even more impressive during his time. I don't think that Summer Farewell is the greatest piece ever, or that it's even super complex, but I do believe that simplicity can also be great. Because after all, isn't music all about emotion? Well, it's about how the music speaks to you, not about how detailed or complex it is. However, I do have to acknowledge that there's probably some pretty simple reasons why big brass piano isn't that popular. For example, many people, especially when it comes to instrumental pieces, love to listen to very long pieces so they don't have to deal with the problem of clicking on new instrumental pieces over and over again, as they like to listen to it as something in the background, perhaps while doing something else, studying, sleeping, etc. So as Big Rice Piano, most of his videos are quite short, 3, 4, 5 minutes. I wouldn't expect them to be that popular, especially when piano music isn't exactly the biggest thing of today. However, to prove that Big Rice Piano truly should be more popular than he is, I did some research and discovered some channels. There are many channels such as The Soul of Wind, which use songs from channels such as Big Rice Piano and other not that popular pianists, and simply make extended, longer versions of them, and they do much better, exceeding 10 million views, whereas the song on Big Rice Piano's channel wouldn't even exceed 100,000. I believe that this is proof that he would be much greater if only people, if there was a way to make it more, grant it more attention in the current algorithm of YouTube. Overall, I believe that Big Rice Piano is an artist that deserves much more attention than he gets, and all his hard work over these decades deserves more acknowledgement than it's been given. Alright then, we've now reached the end of my show. To conclude, I would like to say that if anybody has any underrated talents they would like to let me know of, just mention it in the comments and I might research them and look at them and see maybe they'll show up in another show of mine. Anyway, that's been it from me. Please follow us on our various apps such as Facebook, Instagram, on Tag Radio for Tag Radio Essex, YouTube, and that's it for me. Bye.